Alright. Let's go into this part 2 here, shall we? Now, check it out. When Cypher bit into the steak in the restaurant scene, he knew what sensations that the steak would produce. He knew that the Matrix produced these sensations, but after 9 years of hyper-awareness and red pill truth, he wanted to leave it all behind in a blissful ignorance. Now, on the previous episode of this series, the Devil's Advocate series that I'm producing here, I expressed that I'd gotten so frustrated that I wanted to return. I wanted to return to a plugged-in state so that the truth didn't get in the way of my daily life with women out in the Matrix. Now, like Neo in the movie, my eyes and my ears hurt because I've never used them before. Right? What am I to do with this new truth? I had also expressed that the truth is never, ever easy, man. And I can't unsee what I've saw. Yet I know that fate is the norm, so why bother? Well, because males in general don't want to know the hard truths of living as men and the disposability that it brings. Let's try to give old Cypher the benefit of the doubt for a minute, shall we? Now, he was liberated early, whereas Neo was liberated at a later age. The Cypher was subjected to harsh living while living underground. He then sees the attractive prospect of blissful ignorance as well. You know, the ignorance is bliss quote that he said. Now, even though we knock Cypher for his choice to sell out his comrades, we can at least sympathize with him in a way. Look, check it. The Nebuchadnezzar was a really crappy ship. They were getting chased by ugly fucking robots. They ate puke-inducing amoeba soup, and he went through this shit for nearly a decade. All this subordinate to Morpheus, right? And I ask, can you blame him? Ugh. Oh well. So much for sympathy for the devil, huh? I saw some videos by both Stardust and Coltane on the predicament that one faces while taking the red pill or after taking the red pill. And it had me thinking though, we're a gynocentric species, right? So that means that we as men, whether we know the truth or not, are subjected to usury and disposability to women no matter what we do, right? Now, being MGTOW and SYSBM and red pilled, black pilled, or what have you, these methods are only stopgap measures to fight the power, so to speak. And having said that, I by no means am not minimizing the effectiveness of going our own ways. Hell, I support it. But the crux of my argument is that I cannot function in our current society. I can't do it comfortably without interacting with women. Now that I know the truth, I would like to isolate myself, but it's isolation. It's a fool's errand to attempt that. I know the truth, man. I know the truth that the red pill brings, and it's not always rewarding in the short term. I get it. Maybe this is what I'm grappling with out here. Of course, when I'm interacting with women, whether it's in the professional, family, or in everyday common occurrences. Now, as I gotten older, I lost tolerance, and that can be unhealthy for me. Well, shit. Moving forward, I don't want to be woefully hyper-focused on a woman's nature to the point to where I'm not a productive member of society, where I'm never successful and constantly failing. You know, I like to be productive out here and doing something well for my brothers. Brothers, leave me a comment or two on what you would normally do to keep from letting everyday female nature dull your focus? What do you do in your own mind to keep that hyper focus from undermining your productivity out there? Give me some great methods out there. I don't have all the answers, brothers. I admire you higher level brothers that can operate in the Matrix, even after your bumpy ride from your rebirth and awakening and stuff like that. It's not an easy feat to overcome perpetual red-pilled rage. Now note, Cypher did do some foul-ass shit by throwing his rebel colleagues under the bus, so don't dare think that this video or his character in the story is totally in sync with my values. I don't want to do anything like that. Betraying other red-pilled men is not in the agenda. It's not in the cards for me. In other words, there is no turning back, and I must adapt every day as a red pill man. Alright, well, share this video to men that need a red pill. Like and comment if you've stumbled here and made it this far. Subscribe and favorite if you want to see me again, and donate. Donate using the description links, fellas. I'm going through it, man. Anything helps. Now, the end game for any MGTOW is strictly individual, and that the last thought in my mind within the last beat of my heart is to know that I went my own way.